Let's get straight into the Stanley parable. Yoga ASMR stream? I don't think so. I've
This is
never
the
done.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now the mouse is not good enough. There we go, that's better. Different things I click on. Well,
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
well, I don't know how much sleep he gets. Well, the door's open now. I seem to be moving very fast. I want to be able to turn my movement speed down a bit. Yep, that worked. The game disappeared off my screen for a second.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Oh.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I am clicking much faster than the sound, so I don't know if it's counting it only when the sound's going.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. That door has no number. There's 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I think I saw that this way, didn't I? No? Maybe it's further around. No, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Where's that door?
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416 was through here, wasn't it? Yep, there it is.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Like how excited Stanley gets, the narrator
Finish
gets.
it up, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Yes!
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
May have needed to do more than 5 clicks, but I can turn these screens off. No one input received. Which door should I take?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I want to go on the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That room's messy. None of these doors are opening.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Do those mugs have drink in them?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
They're nice paintings. If that's a painting, I'm very, very impressed.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm kind of going up there. I want to get up onto the table. Not going to happen.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Well, there was just some more there, so... I'm thinking that might be the end of the dialogue. Can't click on anything.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Should I take the door? Nah, he wants me to go that way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Where have we turned up? Well, I can't even go back if I wanted to now. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. I think I need that one.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Let's...
I'm not your enemy, really. But in his
I
eagerness
landed
to
on
prove
it.
that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I just looked over my shoulder when you said that and nothing, no one there. Second input received. Let's go back to that room because there was more to do there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he though?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
I think there's different
Thank
dialogue.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
It is a pretty nice room. Is there going to be more dialogue?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really
I think
worth
that's
it.
the same.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I want to go that way. Can
Stanley,
I get...
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Where is this
I'm
going to
not
take
your
me?
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
Okay.
your trust in
Over
someone
there.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
I still
is
want to go that
about
way.
nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Nope.
Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Yep,
In
really.
the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
Danger
show you
everywhere.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Getting a bit dark.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't want to.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
You aren't my boss.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No! There's a blue door over here.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game
Every
better?
square on the wall has the same numbers.
Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Vehicles would be nice.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
Now I want to get
and
to
give you
those
some
two.
feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option.
Ooh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take
Okay.
a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Some ways I like to not have the choice. Other ways, the choice is good. Let's go the middle.
Oh, of course. A 3.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your
Why do I have
surroundings.
to
Does
have
that
an
sound
opinion?
good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
I like the 3.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with
Previous
this one.
playthrough?
Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil is offline of 2 seconds. Did you know that 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. I haven't been playing for 7.5 hours game. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? In total, 91,000... Oh, that's going up. Doors opened, doors attempted. 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. How long does it take you to correct door, complete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Nope.
Again, honest answers, please.
Definitely not.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity
I'm not one
to give
for
it some
leaderboards.
playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
4
be sure to
hours?
Give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be
We'll
sure
see
to keep
how it
notes
goes.
on your experience.
Ugh. This is pretty terrible. The sounds it does as well. Is this really worth playing for 4 hours? I don't think so. Bye-bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Maybe
I'm
improve your
out.
game?
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to
Ooh.
ease the pain.
Please.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What game are we going to play now? Minecraft?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
I can't
Is it
jump.
enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will
I can...
it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this.
I can do that. I can't jump or anything.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then...
I can't even do
Does
anything.
it need yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
I can't even go in.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it.
You won't let me
Gaze
build
upon
anything.
My work of art and feel ashamed
How
at your
rude.
own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I can't step inside. I'm trying.
Isn't it
There we
grand?
go. Yes.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Ooh.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Don't think so.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that
Down
makes
I
you
go.
feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
Yeah, I can't
Okay,
see a thing
new
now.
game.
What's the game now?
Yes!
Oh.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Easy.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Oh.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of it.
I wanted to play that. Work in progress. I really don't care to see... Oh. Did I fall down too quickly and it cut him off? Damn. Filing cabinets. Work in progress. Oh, oops. Didn't see the ground ended there. Where are we now? It is very dark. The whole game is so dark. I can barely see anything. Ooh, there's a light. "427. That's me.
I wonder what he found.
I found
If
my
what he
office."
wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I guess we have to just wait. Nope. And we're back at the start.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
The
What
door
if a
shut on
crucial
me.
outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Is it me closing the door? What the?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why is the window all white? What's with all these papers on the ground? There's more I want to do on
A
this.
set of two open.
This side.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
There's more I want to do that way too.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.